Linden. Do I need to pick this up? Hello, my hashtag love Linden, Linden strong. All of my I Am Linden supporters, we welcome all of you to this fabulous Friday press conference to announce a development project our community has been waiting for a long time. Versus traveling through history, beginning with 1970, I will fast forward to 2017, when Linden community residents from our north and south neighborhoods met in a year-long series of work groups talking about what we needed to improve the quality of life in Linden. The outcome of our brainstorming was compiled into a list of 10 big ideas. The mayor and his team packaged those ideas in our One Linden, One Community, One Plan. The unveiling of this One Linden, One Community, Our Plan took place at the Douglas Park and Recreation Center in 2018. While some expected the One Linden plan to simply sit on the shelf, both area commissions, our North Linden Area Commission and our South Linden Area Commission, worked together in the background with developers, city departments, and city staff toward the implementation of our community's 10 big ideas. And now, roughly 2 years later, we come to share another positive result of our hard work. I am proud to introduce our Honorable Mayor Andrew Ginther to announce this long-awaited development project. Mayor Ginther, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Ms. Pegg. Thank you, Ms. Pegg, and it is a great day, great morning here in one of Columbus's greatest neighborhoods, Linden. I want to thank Nationwide Children's Hospital, the Charitable Pharmacy of Central Ohio, Community Development for All People, the Next Gen Corporation, the South Linden Area Commission. I know Peggy and Lawrence are here, but there are other members of the commission as well. Do you raise your hands, and other folks from the community and neighborhood that are here? We appreciate you, and we appreciate all of your work. Many of you remember the site we're at this morning, the Eagle Market, a carryout that attracted gangs and drug sales. Columbus Police remember it too. They were called to it more than 100 times, just in 2016, the year that it was closed down. But that was yesterday. Today is about transformation. When we launched the One Linden plan, I was clear. That we needed partners to join us in order for the big idea goals to become reality. Today, we are joined by 3 organizations that have accepted the call and made a commitment to help. Nationwide Children's Hospital and Community Development for All People, who are committing $300,000 to this effort. The Charitable Pharmacy of Central Ohio will pay and operate the pharmacy that will provide such critical services to this neighborhood. And Next Gen Corporation stepped up with a $130,000 investment to this partnership. So through this partnership, we're able to turn a $1.5 million city investment into a market with free food and access to free health screenings and prescriptions, which is a critical need. We know this will fill a hole in the neighborhood for access to fresh food and prescriptions. We know that Linden and some of our other neighborhoods over time have become food deserts or prescription deserts, healthcare deserts. And so this partnership and collaboration is so important to benefit the health and well-being of our neighbors here in Linden. We expect construction of the Linden Fresh Market to begin in September, and by serving the residents of this great community by early 2021. This is only the most recent investment made by the city and our other community partners in Linden since the One Linden Plan. Just in the last few years, the city has invested more than $100 million with projects such as the Linden Community Recreation Center, sidewalks along Joyce Avenue, a new fire station, a complete redesign of Hudson Avenue. And community partners have stepped up big time too, with nearly $100 million in projects like the CMAX, Homeport for Housing in our redeveloped envisioned downtown Linden, Habitat for Humanity, the Blue Jackets with a playground at Douglas Recreation Center, and Battelle for their huge investment with the Y for after-school programming. I'm grateful for the support of such great organizations and look forward to continuing our work in reimagining, rebuilding this strong and proud community. Lawrence and Ms. Pegg and everyone in this community deserves this community's, the collective community's, continued investment over the long haul. Our neighbors in Linden deserve the very best for their families, and it's our entire community's job to make sure we see that through. This is not a plan for a shelf. This is a plan of action that's going to make a difference in the lives of our neighbors in the years and decades to come. We couldn't ask for a better partner than Reverend John Edgar, Community Development for All People, and I want to welcome him to talk a little bit about their partnership in this work. Reverend Edgar?
I am delighted to have the opportunity to be here today and be part of this amazing announcement. I want to begin by thanking Mayor Ginther and the members of City Council for your vision and your decision to invest in the redevelopment of the former Eagle Market. As we have already heard, this market is going to come back to life as a positive center of energy that's going to be overflowing with essential resources and opportunities for the residents of the Linden community. Now, Community Development for All People, where I serve as the executive director, will have one primary role in this, in which we're going to launch the fresh market that will be operating at about a third of this facility. And that market is going to provide fresh fruits, vegetables, and other perishable food so that people in this area are going to have access to quality food each and every day. This market that we will open here is based upon the model of the All People's Fresh Market that we operate on Parsons Avenue. That market serves over 500 shoppers a day, 5 days a week. It has become the largest point of distribution of free food anywhere in Central Ohio, and it has been reported to us it is one of the 20 busiest sites for distributing free food anywhere in the United States of America. Now, our plan is to embrace that potential and see that it happens in an even bigger and better way here. In other words, if you think about it, so many people coming to a market that focuses exclusively on healthy foods is a testimony to the fact that people want to eat healthier, to live healthier, if they simply have the access to the food. And right now, when we think about all that's going on with the pandemic of COVID-19 that is unfolding amid a legacy of generations of racial injustice and inequity, now having quality food as a social determinant of health is more important than ever before. So our plan is simple. We're going to start with the success we've had with the market on Parsons Avenue, and then we're going to be working with people in this community and say, so what do we bring forward? What do we change? What gets better and improved? Because we're convinced the market here will be even more remarkable. For one thing, it's 50% bigger, the space we'll be using, and it means we can serve more people with a wider variety of food. And throughout all this process, whether it's designing the market, the way it will flow, hiring staff, recruiting volunteers, or shaping the community wellness programs that will unfold in conjunction with the shopping experience, we envision all of that being done in close collaboration with the leaders of the Linden Area Commission, certainly starting with South Linden, but also just with neighbors, ordinary folks. We are excited about what can come. Finally, I just want to take a moment and express my personal gratitude to Boyce Safford, the leader of Next Gen. It is his vision that led to buying this building, and quite frankly, without him and his team, Tracy and others, none of this could have happened. It's simply a testimony that it takes the whole community and multiple partners to get things done. So we're grateful to Mid-Ohio that's going to bring the food, and we're amazed at the partnerships that are already in commitment with Nationwide Children's and the Charitable Pharmacy. So we're glad to be here, and I'm delighted to now introduce Jennifer Seifert, who is the Executive Director of the Charitable Pharmacy of Central Ohio. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I am Jennifer Seifert. I'm a pharmacist and executive director of the Charitable Pharmacy of Central Ohio. We are very excited to be part of this project, which will be our second location of the Charitable Pharmacy. We've been at our primary location for 10 years, where we've provided critically needed prescription medication. We've dispensed over 500,000 prescriptions worth over $50 million in medications to our neighbors that live in Franklin County. More than that, our model is one-on-one personalized care, where each person, every time they come into the pharmacy, talks about their medication and overall health with a pharmacist or a student pharmacist. And we've proven that access to prescription medications reduces hospitalizations and improves health. Imagine a place behind you where you can get prescription medication and healthy food in one location. The renovation of the former Eagle Market provides a wonderful place to promote health with food as medicine and medicine as medicine. And we all know that food and medicine go hand in hand. If you have high blood pressure, you need medication to prevent a heart attack or stroke. But so is healthy eating so important. If you eat healthy, in fact, you might need lower doses of your medication, and perhaps even be able to stop your medications. For people with diabetes, insulin is critical to absorbing the nutrients from healthy foods. And access to both insulin and nutritious food is vital to the health of people with diabetes. Through the one-on-one model of care, we're very excited to walk with people as they combine medication and healthy foods and help them tailor that regimen for their best health. We're incredibly grateful for the City of Columbus vision and investment to make our dream for the South Linden area a reality. We wish to thank the Franklin County Board of Commissioners for an early pace-setting gift for the Charitable Pharmacy second location. Also Cardinal Health, the American Electric Power, the Robert Weiler Company, the Margaret and Robert Walter Foundation, and the OSU Wexner Medical Center, and other major supporters as we work together as a community to open this wonderful endeavor. We look forward to being part of the community here in South Linden, one that I have certainly recognized as a community that deeply cares about their neighbors and about their future. Our hope and dream is that this co-located market and pharmacy will be a wonderful, positive part of the community. Thank you. And I would next like to introduce wonderful Angela Mingo.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Nationwide Children's Hospital is proud to be a part of this morning's celebration of the Eagle Market redevelopment. This site represents the vision of this great community and what can be achieved through strong public-private partnerships. As we stand here today, we're reminded of the 18-month process that resulted in the One Linden Plan. The plan serves as our compass, charting the course for revitalization that supports existing Linden children and families by expanding resources and opportunities that are accessible to all. The new Linden Market will serve as a hub of community outreach for residents. In addition to providing convenient access to fresh foods and serving as home to an on-site pharmacy, as Jennifer shared, it is a response to neighborhood priorities identified by the One Linden Plan. The plan's 10 big ideas emphasize the need for improved housing, healthcare, and employment opportunities. While families access the market to maintain health and wellness, they will have the ability to access services that promote workforce development and housing needs. Nationwide Children's understands that social determinants of health are leading predictors of a child's overall well-being. Economic and social conditions are key influencers of a family's health status. Our Healthy Neighborhoods, Healthy Families initiative focuses on social determinants to support families with their overall health. For the past 12 years, the efforts of Healthy Neighborhoods, Healthy Families have been place-based and centered near the hospital's main campus. Our collaborative work, which now includes our partner Nationwide, has resulted in the creation and preservation of affordable housing, job training for residents, and Nationwide Children's Hospital school-based health clinics and services located within Columbus City Schools, Crystal Ray, and KIPP Columbus School. We look forward to furthering our Healthy Neighborhoods, Healthy Families work in Linden and expanding upon the One Linden Plan. Nationwide Children's Hospital has served the children of Linden for more than 25 years. Through our Linden Primary Care Center, just located steps away from us here on Cleveland Avenue, we have provided healthcare services to more than 115,000 children. Along with our primary care center, we provided behavioral health care services at neighborhood schools and community organizations. We understand the intersection of health and housing and know that if we truly want to improve the health of children, we must improve their built environment. We're excited to bring our learnings from our Healthy Neighborhoods, Healthy Families initiative into Linden to even better serve this community. We are equally excited for our partnership with the city and Linden residents to make this a reality. It is now my pleasure to welcome to the podium the chairman of the South Linden Area Commission and friend of Nationwide Children's Hospital, Lawrence Calloway.
I am going to give you 3 opportunities to join in with me as we call out Linden. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, Linden! Again, Linden! Again, Linden! Look down at the ground. This crumbled asphalt represents what this community has suffered. As we look over at Eagle Market that promised many things of money orders, fresh food, butcher shop, and most of that stuff was a lie. But what we have today is an opportunity to start anew, to break ground on ground that is broken, to bring it back together and make it whole again. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us this morning. Thank you to Mayor Ginther, Next Gen, Charitable Pharmacy, Nationwide. Thank you to the City Council, South Linden Area Commission. There's a lot of people that we could thank about what's happening here today, but today we highlight the coming of an additional resource in Linden that will stand in the gap, shortening the distance of time, miles, and money to increase nutrition. In the very near future, The Fresh Market will invite, develop, and provide opportunities for children, adults, and seniors to improve their mental and physical fitness with the use of fresh produce and supplementary care. This will be an amazing building and an amazing possibility. You know what? Come to think about it, it should bring joy to us all that something that once offered pain, disruption, and confusion in the community is now being transformed into something that will offer health, wellness, healing, and hope. With this new development, let us continue as residents, community leaders, clergy, health providers, businesses, and local government to continue advocating, supporting, and building to improve this neighborhood, our neighborhood, South Linden. And again, I thank you all for joining this morning on this day to acknowledge positive development in Linden. Thank you all.
Thank you, Lawrence, and I do want to acknowledge some outstanding young people that I met just this morning who have been working with us on so many projects. Myron and Marshawn, and their companies. Marshawn's set to become a certified electrician, and we are so excited to have folks from this neighborhood, part of this community, working on this project and so many other projects. So thanks for your work and what you're doing in this community and in this neighborhood. We couldn't do it without you, and so proud of the outreach that you're doing with other young people in the community as well. So with that, we'll stick around. I'll ask everybody to stick around for a few minutes for any one-on-ones with the press, but have a great day, everybody.